The coronavirus is over here, it's over there, it's over everywhere. Things are shutting down, restaurants, bars, people are afraid of martial law. And what are we going to do about it? I want you guys to stay with me and we're going to talk about it because it gets deep.
The top dog, I know these niggas all want my position, cause I'm putting up numbers like a statistician. The king back like LeBron when he returned to Cleveland. Time to spread the bag around, make sure we all eating. Heard some niggas think they got us, guess we all even.
I think I ask him that question every day, and I speak to Deborah, I speak to a lot of them, I get the opinion. So it seems to me that if we do a really good job, we'll not only hold the death down to a level that is much lower than the other way, and we've not done a good job. But people are talking about July, August, something like that. So it could be right in that period of time where I say it washes through. Other people don't like that term, but where it washes through. So is this the new normal until the height of the summer? We'll see what happens, but they think August, could be July, could be longer than that. But I've asked that question many, many times. Really had a good meeting. I think it was a very, very productive meeting. I also spoke with our nation's governors. This afternoon, we're announcing new guidelines for every American to follow over the next 15 days as we combat the virus. Each and every one of us has a critical role to play in stopping the spread and transmission of the virus. We did this today. This was done by a lot of very talented people, some of whom are standing with me, and that's available. And Dr. Birx will be speaking about that in just a few minutes. It's important for the young and healthy people to understand that while they may experience milder symptoms, they can easily spread this virus, and they will spread it indeed, putting countless others in harm's way. We especially worry about our senior citizens. The White House Task Force meets every day and continually updates guidelines based on the fast evolving situation that this has become all over the world. It's all over the world. It's incredible what's happened in such a short period of time. On the guidelines of the task force, the new modeling conducted by Dr. Birx and our consultation with governors, we've made the decision to further toughen the guidelines and blunt the infection now. We'd much rather be ahead of the curve than behind it, and that's what we are. Therefore, my administration is recommending that all Americans, including the young and healthy, work to engage in schooling from home when possible. Avoid gathering in groups of more than 10 people, avoid discretionary travel, and avoid eating and drinking at bars, restaurants, and public food courts. If everyone makes this change or these critical changes and sacrifices now, we will rally together as one nation, and we will defeat the virus, and we're going to have a big celebration all together. With several weeks of focused action, we can turn the corner and turn it quickly. A lot of progress has been made. I'm also pleased to report today that a vaccine candidate has begun the phase 1 clinical trial. This is one of the fastest vaccine development launches in history. Not even close. We're also racing to develop antiviral therapies and other treatments, and we've had some promising results, early results, but promising, to reduce the severity and the duration of the symptoms. And I have to say that our government is prepared to do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, we're doing. We're doing it in every way.
So you hear him talking about them coming up with a vaccine. I don't trust vaccines. I'm going to be honest with you. We had to get vaccines growing up to go to school and all that stuff, but that time is up. I just don't trust them because I have my reason. I'm sure people watching it that understand where I'm coming from, they don't. And if you don't, that's fine. That doesn't make me crazy, nor does it make you crazy. Just that we are on 2 different pages when it comes to that. That's cool. Now, I'm going to definitely enjoy, hopefully we can get to the point where we can get some charcoal around here because people are going nuts. I think everybody really needs to calm down. This is the real part that I'm getting to. We need to calm down. Whatever you feel, however you feel is fine. I'm not telling you how to feel. I'm not telling you not to be scared. I'm not telling you none of that. I'm not scared. I'm not paranoid. I don't fear, but everybody's not going to be me. But what I am going to ask you is please refrain from putting all your thoughts, projecting all your nightmares onto social media. Please. They don't have to do a lot of searching because we make it easy. We hand it to them on a platter. And the more that they know that we're fearful, the more they can come through the back door with other things. Now, some of you can yell conspiracy theorists and all of that if you want to. That is your choice to feel that way. But I'm telling you that if you believe in anything, if you believe in manifestation, you can believe in this. So we have to be careful of our thoughts and the things that come out of our mouths, because we create those very things, especially fear. Fear is a very powerful source, and it travels fast. It probably travels even faster than this virus that they claim is traveling fast. So we have to really be careful of what we're putting out there, because the end result can be not favorable. I will say that. Now, I don't have a crystal ball to look into, but what I'm just speaking for the best of us, because regardless to whether you're scared and whether I'm not or whatever, the results can be the same if you guys don't calm down. We still all suffer the same thing. There is no need for them to have to bring in the military and all of that stuff. There's no need for that. This doesn't have to be more crazy than it is. I see a lot of people, they are against people like me or other people that think like this because you want to call us nuts. But the fact of the matter is, the government has tested people and done all kind of crazy stuff to people. Tuskegee experiment is one example. There are ulterior motives, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. I know sometimes it's hard because that shatters your reality and it makes you uncomfortable. But the truth of the matter is, you don't know what they're doing. You really don't. You can only go by this propaganda and idiot box that you watch every day. And you take that for face value. You take that as Bible. And that's fine too. But just consider to calm down, and at least if you're going to be scared at home under your covers and keep it to yourself. Please stop putting it over the airways. Please stop projecting that, because it affects the rest of us. And that's all. Outside of that, let's be positive, let's love on one another, and let's do the very best that we can. This will pass, it will not last forever, because our faith has to outweigh our fear. I know my faith outweighs my fear. Love conquers all, and peace is achieved through practicing. Let's go ahead and be about positivity. Now, following this, I'm gonna give a further update, but I want you guys to leave your thoughts in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.
When you say a stimulus package for American workers, do you mean direct payments to Americans, or are you talking about a payroll tax holiday?
Although the president likes the idea of the payroll tax holiday, I will tell you what we've heard from many people, and the president has said we can consider this. The payroll tax holiday would get people money over the next 6 to 8 months. We're looking at sending checks to Americans immediately. And what we've heard from hardworking Americans, many companies have now shut down, whether it's bars or restaurants. Americans need cash now, and the president wants to get cash now. And I mean now, in the next 2 weeks.
How much?
I will be previewing that with the Republicans. There's some numbers out there. They may be a little bit bigger than what's in the press.
Go ahead, please.